Hello, everyone, and welcome to a Ravens review of the San Diego Comic-Con Ultimate Edition Sergeant Slaughter. As you can see, he comes with the riding crop, he comes with the camo jacket, the whistle, he comes with the sunglasses, which I think look really good, the hat, an extra head, and he comes with 4 different pairs of interchangeable hands. This figure was only available as a San Diego Comic Con at Home exclusive, and it sold out in like 6 minutes. Unfortunately, I was one of the people who missed out. I ended up purchasing this figure loose on eBay. I ended up paying $85 for it shipped, which is not an amazing deal by any means, but I had the money and wanted to go ahead and grab it, so I went ahead and did. Um, so yeah, now I have this. I do not have the packaging. I only have the loose figure. The packaging looks real nice, but one of the reasons that I'm making this video is because I'm sure a lot of people who purchased the figure did not want to take it out of the packaging. So here we are. Here is a loose Ultimate Edition Sergeant Slaughter. All right, so looking at the figure, you can see that he's got pretty much everything that you could want in an Ultimate Edition. Any amount of yellowing, that's primarily the lighting. It's really not all that yellow. But as you can see, he's got the USA attire with the belt there. Currently, I have him with the mic holding hands on, and let's take a look. Of course, he's got bald head with that little tuft of hair. Turn it around. He's got the green tank top thing, red, white, and blue on the sides, USA on the tank top, and there are the sergeant boots here. Of course, he does have the butterfly joints, so he's got pretty good range of motion, decent ab crunch for an ultimate, not amazing, not awful. Despite him starting to fall, he seems to stand up pretty okay. I don't often notice this, but let's see if he's on ball joints or what sort of joints these are. So it looks like he is on ratchet joints, but still real nice range of motion on this figure. And here you can see the Sarge saluting. As you can see, I was able to move the belt up, so even though it is loose, it can kind of be adjusted pretty easily. It doesn't fall too quickly. It's pretty snug, but it will just eventually move. So he can salute, and he is just as capable of yelling at all you maggots out there. So overall, this is just a really fun figure. It's fun to pose around. It's fun to try different looks. Good slew of accessories, 2 different heads for different facial expressions. Really, in my opinion, everything that you could want from an Ultimate Edition Sergeant Slaughter. I will add that I was able to put Sergeant Slaughter in. I did have him put the Ultimate Edition Jeff Hardy into the Cobra Clutch, so I was able to do it pretty well. It's not perfect, but you can definitely do a decent Cobra Clutch. And let's actually try for the camel clutch as well. And as you can see, he really has no problem doing the camel clutch here as well, even though it does kind of look like Jeff Hardy's biting his thumb. But overall, I think this is a really good figure. I highly recommend it. It moves really well. It's a fun figure to play with. If you can... if you really like the Ultimate Editions, if you really like Sergeant Slaughter, and you want to add him to the collection, I would do so as soon as possible. I know he's expensive, but the price, I imagine, is only going to go up, and I have no idea when and if we'll get another Ultimate Editions Sergeant Slaughter. So I highly recommend this figure. It's a very good figure. If you don't really feel like you want to pay as much as this, I mean, there are other Sergeant Slaughters out there that won't break the bank quite as much, but if you're just looking for one Sergeant Slaughter to have in your collection to be the Sergeant Slaughter, I would highly recommend this Sergeant Slaughter. So, yeah, I would definitely go out and grab it if you can. but I definitely understand that it is not a cheap figure. So overall, I would say Sergeant Slaughter is a very good Ultimate Edition figure. Definitely worth the grab. Might not be the best, but it's definitely pretty high up there. It is a very solid figure. No major issues that I see with it. So I would highly recommend this Ultimate Edition Sergeant Slaughter figure.